We've already started this match. I don't know who this is between. It's odd. Field team is 6, and this guy's a scrub. Unfortunately, they shouldn't have done that, but either way, might as well get straight into it. Yes, kiddo, that was the community color code raffle. Let me make sure I can update their names, but they should not be playing right now. I'll inform them afterwards that they should wait out on the raffle. It's unfortunate, but they're new to the tournament scene. It's alright. Both of these players have never made it this far into the Winners Codes raffle, so they don't know what the rules or the tradition where things are. AUT, Field, Team 6. Alright, I'll begin casting this match properly. Both players find themselves into the red. Luckily, neither have lost their stock yet. It's Ember versus Hattori. Feel is holding onto the spear on the side. This guy's a scrub, sticking with that classic unarmed play that he loves. Goes for that side signature, doesn't connect, but Feel doesn't punish it. Goes in for the side air. Both players find themselves deep into the red. And he holds onto the ball. Ooh, toss the guitars into his face. Field tries to go in for the recovery. Actually connects. I feel like that recovery was just for himself, but Scrub doesn't respect it and ends up losing the first stock against Field. Bomb in hand. Scrub tosses it into the air. Tries to go in for the chase dodge. Doesn't quite work out. The bomb staying active for quite a long time. Field just bouncing around with the spear right now. Hits him with that down air. Hits him with the side air. Puts Scrub deeper into the yellow. This is really dangerous. As long as Field holds on to the spear, I feel like Scrub is actually going to be quite a disadvantage because being able to end the stock is going to be quite hard. But there's that side air, that unarmed play that I've learned that Scrub really likes. And he ends up eating it up 2-2. Feel. Ooh, tries to go in for that recovery. Is forced below Mammoth Fortress. Scrub just playing around with the mine right now. Tosses the bow into the mine. Sends it flying. Scrub gets an unarmed combo. But Feel gets him with the neutral light himself. Goes in for that dive kick. Neutral air. Holds onto the ball. Tosses it into Feel's face. No, he dodges out of the way last second. But gets hit by that dive kick. Goes in for another dive kick. Recovery. Ends up punishing Scrub's option. That down sig punch by a side light. Doesn't get the side air follow up. Scrub holding onto the crocky. Ooh. Tosses it into the air, tosses it into Feel's face, goes for that charge, pivot, side sig, but Feel's ready to punch with the dive kick. The bow hits Feel, but both players find themselves into the orange. Scrub tries to go into recovery, ready to punch the sidelight as he goes for that GC down sig. Doesn't quite work out. Feel goes for a recovery, but Scrub's not ready to get punished by it this time. Oh, that side sig. That will definitely send Feel into the red. Another side sig like that will definitely end. Feel's stock. Gets hit by a pogo stick set below the stage. Goes for the weapon toss, but doesn't go for the ground pound follow-up, knowing that's not going to hit. Ooh, the sword. The bomb bounces off the stage in a way that Scrub was not ready for and actually recovers into it. Loses his stock, and Feel takes the lead once again. Holds on the crocky, tosses aside, has the mine, tosses behind him, tries to get a good setup with that side light, doesn't work out. The mine immediately cancels, but the Field just walks on the mine that Scrub threw in front of his feet instead of dodging, and evens it up 1-1. Both players have not taken damage on their final stocks. The bow is getting tossed to the side. Field holding onto the sword, goes all the way across the map and actually hits him with the side light, but Scrub's ready to punch with the guitars. He's not playing as unarmed and gadget heavy against Field as he was against PX Shadow, holding onto, well, nothing really. Going in for dive kick after dive kick. Field goes for a ground pound and gets punished by a down air. That's devastating. Field, if you get ground pound right now, that'd be terrible, but he actually dodges back onto the stage, gets his jumps back, but Scrub prefers having Field off the stage at this point. Ooh, both players tossing whatever they had on their hands on the ground, but Scrubs happens to be a bomb. He tries to cancel out with the bow, but doesn't quite work out. It's still there, still ready to be used as a combo. Ooh, the crocky. Field preemptively dodges, but Scrubs still can't get any damage onto him. Goes for down sig after down sig. Holding onto the sword, throws the sword away, goes for that dive kick. Field trying to get a recovery, but ends up getting interrupted. Field's barely taking any damage compared to Scrub. Scrub now in the red, still trying to play his unarmed game. Holds onto the spike ball once again, but unlike Shadow, Field just has nothing to do with it. He does not care about this gadget play that Scrub has to offer. Goes in for the guitars, just tosses him aside, punches him in the face, sends him into the orange. There's the bomb. This bomb connects, it could even it up, but instead it goes off the stage, tosses it aside, tries to pick it up, doesn't work out. Scrub gets a dive kick. Scrub still looking for a weapon. Holds on to guitars, tosses it aside. The bomb tosses it as well. Feels struggling to get damage in, even though he's had an advantage his entire stock. Scrub being in the red. Feel can't land any moves. I think he should just go for like a light attack or something. But there's the side air. Feels forced to recover low. The weapon toss, that's the stock. Scrub takes game 1 over Field Team 6. Not being able to close out that stock there. Scrub being very comfortable just playing his keep away game with his weapon tosses, and Scrub ends up winning game 1. I'm just going to yell at them for raffling. They started their match while we were raffling. That is a gravy cancel. No, you should not do that. And we're going into game 2. Def Geometry Dash saying, please do another raffle. Oh, there will definitely be more raffles, just not right now. The next raffle will be after Winner's Quarters. We got some exciting matches to cast for you guys today. Hopefully Orange Bee will be able to get back. I believe he had to do something about his food. Being a college student, has to worry about his food being dictated by when the cafeteria, the union, or whatever it is, closes. So he's going to get that right now. And he'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully after this Winners Quarters match. Game 1 going to Scrub. Yeah, but usually what we do for Gravy Cancel tournaments is that once players reach Winners Quarters, we gather them all into one lobby. They're informed when they're allowed to start their match. And then they start their match. And the only thing that these two did differently is they ended up starting the game while we were in the middle of the raffle. Luckily, Eran was able to win it right away. So we don't have to worry about waiting too long. But game 2 goes to King's Pass. Both players opening up with a taunt, giving out some good feelings, and they're getting right into the game. Ooh, Feel tossing the bomb. Scrub finding the first weapon. Feel's just trying to find whatever he can. The bow is tossed into his face after calling in on the horn, and Scrub slowly putting damage onto Feel 6. Feel in the center of the stage. Scrub goes for that ground pound, but Feel's ready to dodge out of the way of it right away. Finds himself below the stage, but using the dive kick to be able to get on the bottom of the stage. Scrub actually doing a great job maneuvering around the map with his Ember. Holds on the bow, finds that down light, goes for the ground pound follow up, but doesn't quite get it. Neutral air, side air. Scrub unarmed still picks up the guitars, but you know those won't be in his hands for very long. Has the bow in his hand. Ooh, goes for that D-light, but Feels just sitting in place. I believe he gave the warning to say that he was lagging. I'll check the chat really quickly. Scrub's just checking him out. Definitely doesn't want to take advantage of him for, you know, having some lag issues. So we'll see what that is about. Must have said something in the chat. So we're interested to see what's going on. Feel must be having some issues, and now he's back. Probably gives him the go-ahead. Scrub saying, oh, well, it's alright. Feel just hanging around, checking his latency. We might have to restart this match. Orange Bee, are you here? If anybody's wondering what they're doing, I am also wondering what they're doing because I can't see what they're talking about. Hi, welcome back, Orange Bee. Here's some time for game 2 of this Winners Chorus match, and I believe there's some connection issues.
Huh. Field Team 6 versus Thisguyisascrub.
Yes, Scrub taking game 1 after a very close match. Scrub barely being able to bring it out with his unarmed stuff. Feel suiciding with a mine. Not quite sure what happens. We're going to find out in the chat in just a second. Scrub being very kind about that then. Even though the match is fairly underway, neither player lost their stock yet. Feels saying that he's going to have 2 bars and is having an issue with his internet, and Brawlhalla is going to restart to see if he can fix it. Scrub giving him the opportunity to do so. not living up to his name. This guy definitely isn't a scrub when it comes to sportsmanship. And just in time for Orange Bee to come back to cast Winner's Quarters. This is our first Winner's Quarters match, by the way. Welcome back from your food trip.
Nice. Okay. This guy is a scrub versus Cermanic. Wait.
No, it's well, this guy's name was Field Team 6. He was the person that was playing in it, and he's fixing his internet, I suppose.
Is Field Team 6 Cermanic or?
I have no idea. If he is, I guess he is. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's nobody named Field Team 6 signed up, so I assume Cermanic is Field Team 6.
Well, either way,
case...
I'm just going to have his name as Field Team 6. I mean, it's clearly a meme. I guess I could put it in Cermanic in the...
He actually beat Fat Breeze to get here in a 2-1 set.
It was very close the first game. Both players were red last stock, and then Scrub was able to pull it out barely with a weapon toss that led into an offstage game. Here we go into game 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully he fixed his internet's connection. We're going to King's Pass.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Okay. I guess he's given the thumbs up that he's good. It's a weird looking good.
That is definitely weird looking good. Oh, I think what they were agreeing to was to make it so that, like, the amount of damage that Scrub did to him in the previous match, he allowed him to do to him again. Which is incredibly nice of Field Team 6, despite the disconnection issues. Not doing a full reset, allowing Scrub to be able to get some kind of damage onto him. Even it up, Scrub goes for that ground pound and field, finds himself below the stage and just loses his stock.
Killed himself.
So he might still be having an internet issue after that interesting start. Scrub going in for the down light. Ooh, Field Team actually doing some decent damage with the sword, but Scrub is going to continue using this weapon toss game that he was using in the game before.
Yeah, that was a nice sword string from Field Team 6, but this guy, the Scrub, is ruthless and just returns it back so quickly.
Ooh, Field going in for that ground pound doesn't quite work out. Scrub holding on to nothing. It's just unarmed. It's forceful of the stage. Actually makes it back, knowing just how many jumps and how much distance he can cover to be able to get onto that small part of the King's Pass. Ooh, tosses the ball, nearly connects with Field's face. Goes with that side light. Ooh, goes for the down air. Hattori hits him with that pogo sticks, trying to end the stock as soon as possible despite losing his stock so early on. Goes for the weapon. No! Scrub instead just goes past him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw the guitars into his face. There it is. The side air, however, doesn't connect. Charge, Haymaker. He's hit by the neutral light. Chase dodge into the D light. Sends Scrub below the stage. Goes for a ground pound? No, does not quite go for it. And Scrub finds himself below the stage. 2 downers in a row. Should do.
And it looks like his stock is gone. Yeah, I think this is really interesting. This guy as a Scrub is actually challenging Field Team 6's sword on the edge. So during edge guard situations, he'll actually go for the counter edge guard with unarmed. So it shows that he's insanely comfortable using his unarmed stuff, even versus powerful weapons.
It nearly, I guess he thought that bow was going to connect the mine, and he nearly recovered into it. Tossed the guitars into his face, but yes, Scrub, out of all of his weapons, his unarmed's definitely what he seems to favor. Goes to the sideline. He does a lot of gadget setups too. The mine, the ball, there's the recovery, kills him at the top, but he'll do things where he'll toss mines behind him and then immediately go for sidelight. I saw a KO where he went for a gravy cancel sidelight that put somebody into the mine and killed him off the top, like on the side of the map. that happened in one of the matches that you missed.
No.
Oh, both players fighting off stage.
The sword is so scary off stage.
Not to Scrub. I feel like his unarmed's a lot more terrifying.
Which is impressive, because the sword is sort of the king of offstage play, but this guy is getting the upper hand, literally with his upper hand.
Yeah.
As he comes up.
Hitting him with that recovery, goes for that side 6 sense feel flying. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the stock. Tosses the bow really high. Ooh, sends the crying into the wall, hits the recovery. Wouldn't be surprised to see a KO with this ball right now, but no, the spear actually clips him, makes him disarm the ball in hand, and Feel has an opportunity to end this stock and even end up 1-1. Scrub off the stage, but hits the recovery to punish that neutral signature. Doesn't quite space it right, and Scrub takes game 2 and moves on to winner's semis.